Jason Isbell's Cover Me Up, the Southern rocker and four-time Grammy winner, has been making headlines for his recent announcement that he's not going to perform at any venue that does not require proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test. And Jason Isbell joins us now. Jason, thank you so much for being with us. So tell me how you came to make this decision. What was it about it that motivated you, even though I know you knew you were going to receive some criticism for it?
Yeah, thanks for having me. You know, I was out playing some shows, and it occurred to me that people might be getting sick because they were coming to those shows, and I couldn't go to sleep. So, you know, I thought what we're providing is not medical care, it's not food, it's not shelter. So if we're providing something that's considered to be entertainment, we should do it without making people sick, if at all possible. So that's when I decided to take this particular stand.
Yeah, and I pointed out that there are always going to be critics, but of course there are a lot of people who support you as well in this decision because they will feel safe now going to your concerts, or at least a lot safer. What have you heard back from your fans?
Well, you know, just the response I've gotten at live shows has been amazing. The Monday night show that we played in Austin after I sort of made this information public felt like a Saturday night. Everybody seemed much more relaxed and just really happy to see music again. And I've heard from crew members at every single venue we've played, because they know that if we don't take certain precautions, we're going to have to go back to a lockdown, and they want to work. They want to continue to do their job. So I think a lot of people in the industry are very grateful that some of us are doing this and that some of the promoters are doing this. And I feel a lot of relief coming from the audience, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. There is a little bit of news, though, a little bit of controversy that happened. You're pulling out of a performance scheduled for Brandon, Mississippi. That was on October 8th. You're moving the show to Memphis, and the city of Brandon has called your demands for vaccinations or COVID testing, quote unquote, wholly unreasonable. How do you respond to that?
Well, you know, I think Mississippi's leading the nation in active cases right now. So it doesn't surprise me that they think those demands, quote unquote, are unreasonable. I think it's unreasonable to have a concert right now unless you put some sort of restrictions in place. You know, allowing people in your town to get COVID seems pretty unreasonable to me if you have a way to prevent it.
And you mentioned, you know, obviously your main goal is to keep the people coming to your concert safe, your employees safe as well. What has your band, what have your employees said about this decision? I'm curious what their reaction to it has been.
They all seem real happy. You know, I've heard from most of them individually, and they seem like they understand that for us to keep working, we're going to have to do this. I mean, they just spent a year and a half sitting at home, the same as everybody in our industry, or most people in our industry. And that was hard. You know, that was difficult. And I think I work with a group of people who measure risk versus reward. And so we've decided to do shows, and we decided that together as a group. And we've decided to do it in a way that feels somewhat safer to us than just throwing caution to the wind and going out and performing. And everybody on my team is really grateful, you know, and I'm happy that they've got my back on it.
Yeah, we hear Dr. Jen here all through this pandemic talking about people weighing risk versus reward. So I know she's clapping backstage right now at what you just said. Now, you are passionate about this. You said you will go to court if you have to on this. Are you concerned at all about political backlash with your music career in any way?
No, because I've never really fit into a box before. You know, you guys said Southern rocker, and I appreciate that. I've also heard country star this week from some other outlets, and folk singer. So nobody exactly knows what kind of music I make, so they don't really know what kind of politics I'm supposed to have. So I'm used to people getting upset and hollering at me, but there are a lot of people in the world. And we have done a lot of touring. So we go out and find the people who aren't terribly upset with us every time we say something in public, and we bring them along. You know, there's a lot of folks that want to hear good music.
That's an amazing attitude to have about all of this. And we really appreciate you coming on and talking about what you're doing, trying to keep everyone who supports you safe and being able to actually enjoy things without any worry. Jason Isbell, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. And I want to say thanks to all the promoters and venues and artists who are doing similar things to what we're doing right now, because when we all get together on this, it's going to make a lot of people safer and keep a lot of people working.
Well, have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You too. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right.